Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to convert a 2D shape to a 3D form. Alright, I'm going to show you two examples. The first one, let me do this one. Alright, the last time I showed you how to go through this step, first step, then second step. Now for example, if let's say I do not have this anymore, right? Nobody give me this template. So what am I going to do? Now I will first of all I will draw this line as a reference. Draw this as a reference. Alright. Then I will add height. And I will draw a box. Right. I'll add a height here. About the same length as this. And this line parallel to this line. This line parallel to this line. This line parallel to this line. Now notice that I'm using very light strokes, right? So do not draw it hard, right? Do not draw very hard. Do not use a lot of pressure. Now I'm going to draw this shape onto this face down here, right? This face down here. All right. I will start with this line. Right. This is the most straightforward. This line represented by this line over here. Because I'm going to draw it onto this face. So this line is actually this line down here. Now next I'm going to draw this line. Now you see I move along the base. I move along the base. Now before, alright, it's about 3/4 way. Before I hit the end, it's about 3/4 way. Then I move out. Right? I move up, it's also about 1/4. So about 3/4 here, 1/4 here. Alright, so I have located this point down here. Then I join. Alright, next, a little bit, maybe 1/5, right? 1/5 down here, 1/5 the length of the 1/5 the whole length, right, from the top. So 1/5, roughly down here, and I join to this point. Alright, since this point join to this point, I will join this way. Right. So I have transformed this place, right, this plane into this plane down here. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add thickness. Alright, for example, I want it to be this thick. I want it so thick down here. Right. Now I'm going to move it along this direction. Right, I'm parallel to the reference line. Right, parallel to the reference line. Now this is the reference line. Remember, I tell you this line and this line, they act as a reference. Okay. Then from the next corner down here, this is also the next corner, I'm going to draw in the same direction. Now you draw in this direction, the other side you cannot draw any other direction. Cannot draw this direction, cannot draw the other direction. Now it must follow the reference direction. Right? Slant upwards. And the length, these two lengths must be about the same. Right? Must be about the same. Then once I look, alright, I'm not too happy with this. I lengthen this thing a little bit, and then I join them. So notice this line and this line, they are parallel, right? Then from this line, from this corner down here, I'm going to draw a line about the same length as this, parallel to this line, right? About the same length, and I'll stop there. Alright, and from here I will join to this point. Alright, there I have your 3D solid form. Alright, so that is the first one. Now let me try out on this. Right, let me try this. Now in this case, I'm not going to draw the box this time around. Right, I will do away the box. Right, but what I will do is I will still draw this plane down here. I will still draw the two reference line. Alright, two reference line. I will only draw one. Right, I will only draw one frame down here. So I have this plane. I'm going to transform this shape onto this plane. Now the base, right? I see the base. This whole line is represented by this base down here. Alright. This line on the right stretches through the full length. About 1/3 right? Maybe this is about 1/3, more than a third, right? So roughly less than 1/2. So I draw roughly down here. This line, vertical line comes down, right? Vertical line will remain vertical. So I will draw this one, vertical. Then I can see that it extend a little bit horizontal. This is a straight line, horizontal, right? Extend a little bit horizontal. So horizontal line, I will follow the reference direction, this direction, right? This direction. And then I see a curve down here. So I rest my arm. I'll rest my arm on the table down here, and I will sketch lightly. Okay, once I'm happy, I darken it. Alright, I darken the curve. Alright, now that I have this shape on this plane, the next thing, same thing, I'm going to add thickness, right? Add thickness. So I will follow this direction. Right, I want so thick. I want it to be so thick. So I draw it. The line, the length of the line will be how thick I want it to be. Alright, roughly the same length and in the same direction. Then I'm going to draw one line that is parallel to this line. Right, parallel to this line. Right. Then extend this a little bit so that they touch each other. Now, next, I'm going to extend this thing. Now, I'm not going to extend in this direction or any other direction. I'm going to extend following the reference direction down here. Right. Extend it roughly until it is right below this point. Right below this point, because I'm going to draw a vertical line down. Alright. Vertical line. Okay, I have a straight line down here, so I should have a straight line down here. How long? Same length as a straight line down here, roughly here. Alright. Now, the curve, I'm going to extend this thing before I draw the curve. This line is supposed to be roughly the same length as this. Right? A rough estimate, it should be around here. Alright, roughly around here. Right. Then I will try my curve. Alright, once I'm happy with the curve, I darken it. Then I have the solid. Alright, try it, do again, right? Do again and again, try practicing.